Hey guys, I'm Tony Casper, one of the topic review tutors for Respiratory. Look forward to working with you again. I'll make this video short. I know you got a bunch of these to get through. So as far as study strategies go, I'd say Respiratory is a lot like cardio, a lot of physiology. If you liked cardio, you'll probably like Respiratory as well. There's a lot of similarities. There are a couple more topics that are a little bit hard to grasp. Some of the physiology isn't quite as intuitive as cardio. So one of the, I guess, most important things that I liked that really helped me for Respiratory is a series of videos by the guy that wrote the book. He released some YouTube videos. So if you just look up Dr. West Respiratory Physiology on YouTube, you'll be able to find him. It's an old guy from, I think, the University of San Francisco Medical School that released a bunch of videos on the same things that you guys cover, the same topics. I think they use the book that he wrote, so look those up. Again, West Respiratory Physiology. I think I watched all of them and they were super helpful. So, and they're pretty quick, not too long. As far as question banks go, again, I didn't use a lot. It's a board review series. If you really feel like you need something or you have some extra time to look at questions, I do the board review series seem to line up pretty well. High yield topics, Dr. Michaels, and she's kind of like Dr. Montemayor, likes the relationships between variables and equations, things like that. I think that's just a PhD physiologist kind of thing. They really like the equations, so I'd say know those pretty well. Her question stems tend to be a little bit longer, Dr. Michaels. So with test taking strategies, you guys might have heard already, if you have a super long stem, I just usually read the question first before I read the stem, and so you can try and see what you need to glean out of it, or if you even need to read the stem. Those kind of things can save you time on tests. As far as time management goes, I'd say, again, I said in cardio, don't get bogged down on one lecture. Sometimes it's just an off day for you, or the physiology isn't clicking that day, but if you study it again the next day or just give it some time, it'll make more sense. So don't spend too much time on one lecture, particularly on one slide or one topic. Just, maybe put a question mark and move on and come back to it, and usually you'll find it's easier to study at a different time. So one last thing is just when you're writing down notes, I think a lot of times people spend unnecessary time making their notes pretty, making them organized, and spend too long making their notes rather than studying them. And so I'd say, definitely make notes. I always tried to synthesize the most important things from a lecture. I'd make a little outline, but just don't spend too long on it. Remember, your notes are just for reviewing, not necessarily for looking good. You probably won't look at them again for a while. So other than that, just stop us if you have any questions. We look forward to working with you again. So see ya.